We might now have weapons on our Catamaran, but is it any good at actually fighting the enemies? I'm gonna go ahead and say no. This thing needs more survivability, and in order to do that, we need to add some pumps. So let's go ahead and add some pumps into both of the floats on both sides. We'll also actually split those into a few different pieces, just so that we can make it home. Let's get to it. There are lots of enemies in Stormworks, from Navy ships to helicopters armed with rockets and even some tanks. It is our goal to eradicate those enemies from the world. Welcome to Stormworks Search and Destroy. Okay, so here is our boat right here. I'm thinking that we actually split this thing into a bunch of different compartments on the back, and each of those compartments will have its own little pump that will allow it to empty, I guess. So let's go and shove that into there. This is our first compartment. Actually, this is our first compartment. That's fine. Right, move backwards from there. The engine itself is going to get its own little place. There we go. Excellent. All the way up to there and across. Yes! Alright, we are going to need to get some pipes for this in order for this to go straight through there, obviously. So there we go. And that's the next compartment. And finally, this compartment back here is all going to be one. So, yeah. All we need now is a bunch of pumps into each of those. I think we'll actually go with one pump in each, and in fact, we'll just go with this. So if I shove these guys onto there like that, that's one good one, yes. The next one is going to have to go a little bit higher, so I'm actually going to shove it... Oh, this is a problem. This one might actually not work, so I'm going to get rid of this wall. There we go. We're getting rid of that wall. So the pump in here will do all of the work. In fact, we'll have two pumps. There we go. The next one needs some pumps too, so we'll go with here and here. Excellent. And then finally, we need some in here, so just shove them on the back. There's one, and there's two. All right, cool. So all I need to do now is go through each of these and put some fluid pipes on them, or fluid bits, and that'll be it. Alright, so I've gone ahead and shoved in a bunch of fluid ports. Unfortunately, we had to get some of our stability system out of the way, but then we shoved that in there. The other one on the other side is actually here in the center, and then we've got a bunch going on here, and we've got two at the front. Honestly, all of that seems fine. We do need to work on our cooling system a little bit on each engine, but we won't do that just yet. Also, something you guys were saying was that I didn't add weights to one of these guys, and you were correct, so I moved one to the other side and pasted it in, and now they're both the same. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is actually add these guys. They are instrument panels, and essentially, we need to know exactly what's going on with each engine. So, that is what we are going to work on next. I'm just going to go ahead and connect these guys to random little facts on each of those, which means like RPS, engine temperature, and stuff like that. Alright, so I've gone ahead and done those. Essentially, we've got the engine RPS in there. We've then got the engine temperature. And then finally, we've got the engine throttle input. So we can see how much throttle each engine has from here, just in case we need to. So that's not too bad. What I would also like to do is actually have both engines controlled separately. So we are actually going to go and delete this guy and shove this into here, kind of like that. There we go. I mean, it is a little bit strange to do it this way. However, it is what it is. So we're going to be doing it this way. So let's go ahead and paint this little guy right here. We're going to change the actual thingamabobby to look like that. There we go. And this guy is going to go to both there and also down to here. There we go. So this engine is controlled by this throttle on this side, and this one's controlled by this throttle. Awesome. I now need to go through with a bunch of fluid meters, these guys right here, and essentially shove them into every single compartment. The main reason for that is because this actually shows us whether there's any liquid in there, and in order to pump it out, we need to know that there's liquid in there. So far, so good, I think. Oh, did I not do that on both sides? I totally did not. Alright, get rid of all three of those and replace them. Alright, so one there, and one there. Alright, cool. We then need a greater than, and that'll go into each of them. However, we don't currently have one, so let's sleep and unlock it. Okay, so we went and unlocked it, and now we've got a greater than. So let's go ahead and shove that next to this guy. There's one, there's two, and there is three. Excellent. So all we need to do is value to compare, value to be compared to. So value to compare is this one, and we go straight to level. Value to compare is this one, straight to level, and this one as well. And then that goes ahead and turns on the pumps whenever it's more than 0, which I think is fine. There we go. Go ahead and shove this guy onto here and here, and that's all good. We then need to actually give it some electricity as well. So let's go from here to each of these. All right, there we go. Each of these ones as well, and finally each of those. All right, awesome. We then need to do the same thing on the other side, and I also need to connect this to the electricity, and this and this. And you know what? I'm going to do all of these guys as well. All right, there we go. That's fine. On this side, we're going to go ahead and connect, not the gearbox, this guy and this guy. All right, the pumps, and the pumps right here, and the pumps right there. Okay, so that should be everything, pretty much, that we need. I think another thing that would actually be really useful is knowing how much fluid is actually in each of these as well. So somewhere on the ship, we need a bunch of dials that actually show us exactly how much water is in each compartment. It just makes sense to do that. Okay, so we got the compartment water levels here, which means that we can actually see how much is in each of them. This currently doesn't have one, which it maybe should, but if we need to, we can just open this, and those guys will pump it out for us, I suppose. So that's pretty good. Anyway, what missions do we currently have? We have to extinguish a forest fire before it spreads further. I believe that's on this island. Also, you know what? We're going to do some diving soon, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly grab some diving equipment. Alright, so we've unlocked scuba gear, which isn't really the same as diving gear, so I don't know if this will work out. Also, I've not really got anywhere to put it, so I'm just going to go ahead and shove it down here. There we go. Alright, that seems fine. Fluid in. Wait, when do you put fluid into these? I've never even noticed that before. What is that? A depth of 40 meters. Provides air for 2 meters. The air tank can be refilled by storing the gear in... Oh, okay, right. Cool. So you can actually put air into it. Right, that's interesting. I'm not going to do that, but that's kind of cool. Anyway, what that means is we might be able to actually sail out to here and actually go diving. I don't know how deep it is there, though. But then once we've got to there, we will go ahead and capture this island afterwards. I do really want to get to the point where I'm fighting the enemies, but we aren't actually there yet, so that's just a thing. Anyway, throttle up both engines. You can see their RPS is down there. Awesome. And off we go. Our speed is 7. I feel like we were going faster than that before. This seems wrong. Something's not right here. Alright, so I changed the gear ratios, and now we're going 10, which is still pretty slow, to be honest. I should definitely work on that. But you know what? We're moving, and that's all that matters. So, let's go ahead and get straight down to here. We're actually going to do some diving. Let me see if I can get to the scuba gear. Yes, I can. Alright. It depends whether it's deeper than 40 meters. I have an idea in my head that it is way deeper than 40 meters, but maybe not. It's not actually that far away from land. Oh, it turns out actually when I copied and pasted that one over to there, I didn't actually do the controls for that one again. Also, that's all going to be inverted, isn't it? Ah, that's annoying. Anyway, this works, so that's good. We've still got a little bit of defense, I suppose, and we are still on our way. We're using a lot of fuel, and we're almost there, to be fair. And our engine temperatures suck, so we're going to have to sort out the engine situation. We're also going to have to sort out our speed situation. I want this thing to be faster and also more efficient at the same time. So what if we lifted it out of the water a bit? That could be kind of cool. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we're almost there, so I don't know whether we'll be diving tonight. If I dive now... I don't even have a torch. Why don't I have a flashlight? What's wrong with me? Anyway, we're here, so let's go ahead and see what we can do. Alright, it would be nice if I did have a flashlight, but I don't. So let's just go ahead and jump overboard and see what we can see, if anything. Yeah, not an awful lot, to be honest. I am going down under the water, just in case I can see anything, but it's very hard to see anything at all. Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty sure I can't actually go down to the depths I need to anyway, because we'd have to go are like down to the plateau and then even further, because I believe there's like caves underneath that. So we might even need a mini submarine, which, you know, we could eventually build, but not yet. Definitely not yet. I still haven't unlocked everything that I need to unlock. Anyway, there is a forest fire. I can actually see it over there. Oh, that's probably bigger than I can deal with. I'm gonna leave it. I'm going there. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore the forest fire that they've asked us to tidy up, and we're going that way. I think that fire might actually extinguish itself. It's only on like 2 trees right now. I should go over there. Oh, one of them is about to go out, I think. As long as that doesn't spread to any more trees, we might actually get the mission complete anyway. You know, after sailing for a little bit, I do think we definitely need a helicopter. And I've just seen a helicopter land right there, so he's just showing off a little bit. But I'm going to ask you guys, what kind of helicopter should we actually build? I don't know whether we should build some sort of like little bird kind of thing, or whether we should build something relatively large, kind of like that one. I'm not actually sure what I want. I don't know. Let me know in the comments anyway. I don't know which side of this island to go on. Also, I slept through the night. That's why you can actually see now. But I think this side? I actually don't know where the, there's like a little harbor thing. Well, not a harbor, but, you know, a dock. I think it's here. Ah, it is. All right, cool. I chose the right side. Excellent. All right, so let's go ahead and dock ourselves into here. Very nice. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. I'm going to drop this on the ground. I'm going to grab one of these. Nope, one of these. And we're going to tie ourselves to the dock. Alright. Excellent. Wait, where is this guy even landed? He's like on the roof? Wait, that makes no sense. What are you doing up there? Wait, that's a really, really strange place for him to park. Open the doors? Alright, I'm going to go check where he is. I don't think you can even get there, can you? Oh, you can. Here we go. Oh, wow. Wow, that is definitely some parking. Holy moly. Yeah, that's not right. Anyway, we're going to have a quick little look around for some crates, and I'm also going to go ahead and capture the island. Oh, I see a crate right there. Look at that. Wait, how do I get to that? Isn't there a door on one of these? Yes, there is. Alright, let's go get that crate. Come on. I don't know what the physics are in this game. Not physics, but, you know, there's hitboxes on things that are really, really weird. Like this door. What? Am I going to be stuck in here forever? Because, like, I can't get out. Am I actually stuck? Okay, right. That's scary. Alright, guys, we got it. It is actually ours. And we can actually go inside of here and have a look around. Wait, actually, are these crates part of... No, these are... Imagine if all of these crates were actually part of our thing. But you could go downstairs. I don't know if I've ever actually been downstairs in this building. Also, I really wish I had a flashlight right now. Ugh. Oh, I found another one. There we go. Another 12 research points and another $1,000. Alright, that's pretty good. I do believe that is probably the only crate on this island. So we are gonna leave, I guess. I could get in this guy's helicopter, but if you guys remember the last series where I did that, it ended there because I couldn't actually get out, which was funny. Anyway, let's go ahead and... Wait, is that a crate? No, it's not. It's not actually a crate. I thought it was. The ones that we can actually use have little Stormworks logos on the top, and they're slightly bigger. Alright, let's leave. Okay, apparently the military base tent is on fire, and that is literally my base. So, let's go ahead and head home and try and put that out. I do need to disconnect from here, though. There we go. And now we can leave. Alright, let's go! Turn on this. Alright, throttle up and go home. Although, actually, we do have a little bit of time. It would be nice if we could go get some fuel first. So I'm going to head straight across to here, fill up with fuel, and then we'll go home and put out the fire. Also, it is worth mentioning, I do want to get to fighting enemies very soon. That is something that I actually really, really, really want to do. And I know that the few episodes that we're going to have to do beforehand might stress you guys out in the fact that we won't be fighting anyone. But eventually we will, I promise. Alright, so I've gone ahead and connected that onto there. We've made it to the obvious, the refinery, obviously. And we're going to fill this up way past what we had before. We're going to go to about 3,000 on each. We actually set off on this mission with only 1,000 in each. So, yeah, we'll be taking home a lot more fuel. Alright, there we go. 3 grand in fuel. And that's pretty good. Then we'll do 3 grand on this side as well, and then we'll leave. Yeah, because we can't be too heavy, to be honest. And also, it's just balance issues and stuff like that. So we'll just go ahead and leave now. Off we go. So yeah, we'll go home. We'll sort out the fire issue, and we should be good to go from there. All right, we are actually pretty much home, but before we are home, I'm going to grab this. There we go. Nice. All right, let's save this as is. There we go. There was something I needed to do. It is this, isn't it? Yeah, so left and right. There we go. And up and down. Bosh. Okay, save it. One of these is going to be the wrong way around, and I'm almost certain it's the one on the left. In fact, I know it's the one on the left. So we'll have to sort that out soon. But for now, doesn't matter. We need to go put out a fire. Let's go. I'm just saying, by the way, this is actually one of the best missions ever. There is 6 casualties, and they need to go to a hospital. Fortunately, the hospital is literally over the other side of this road. Although I can't see anything, because it's nighttime. But I'm going to run in here, put out the fire, and then hopefully I can rescue everybody. Oh my, it's very on fire, actually. Alright, hopefully we can put this out with just a fire extinguisher. I'm assuming that we can. Come on! Put it out, please! Oh, yes! It's working! It's working! Alright, hopefully nobody's, like, dead. If anybody's dead, we're gonna maybe have some serious issues. Well, it's not, like, serious issues, but, you know, I can't see a single thing. I can't see anything. Are the people in here somewhere? I don't even know. Alright, I found some people at the back of the room. Hopefully I've got 6, but I actually don't know. There's a little light right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's go deliver these guys real quick. I'll get a little bit less money than normal, but it's fine. Alright, come on in. Nobody can see anything, so you guys better be quick. Alright, is that everyone? I think there's... Officer... What about you? No, I think there's one more person in there. They'll be at the back somewhere. I can't... Oh, yeah, there we go. I can't actually see anything. Each of those guys, the only reason I found them was because they showed up with the follow option. That's ridiculous. All right, there we go. Nice. That was awesome. What a cool mission. All right, now I'm going to go to sleep, and now we can see the people that we rescued. Yes. All right, cool. Rescues everywhere. You're just jumping around. Amazing. So that was good, I suppose. Alright guys, so I was thinking maybe a crane of some sort on the back of this would actually be really cool, but I don't know really if that's what I want. However, we have actually unlocked winches, so I'm thinking we add some winches in certain areas, so if we need to do a mission where we need to pull something onto the boat, we could actually use this up here. Let's go ahead and actually put some buttons on there so that we can actually use this. That seems like a great idea actually, so that is for down and this is for up. Let's go ahead and do that. So this is for in, and this is for out. There we go. Nice. So those guys are already connected. We're then going to connect them to each other, and we'll connect that to each of these batteries. There we go. So that's actually a pretty awesome idea. We can pull things onto the boat if we need to, which is something that sometimes we do need. The other thing is, when do we unlock pulleys? We actually already have pulleys, because it could be interesting to actually add some sort of boom out from there to around here, so that if we need to pull something up from the bottom of the ocean, we could actually do that, you know? So we'd be able to like have a pulley right here. This would be able to go through that pulley and then straight down into the ocean. However, I don't think this is a large enough winch to actually do that, so this is probably going to be for like boats that we could pull onto the boat if we need to. I don't know whether we'd ever actually need to do that, but yeah, we have winches, so we might as well use them. The other thing that I've been needed for ages is a flashlight, so we're going to go ahead and replace one of these with a flashlight like this. There we go. So now if I need one, we can actually just pick one up. Is there any other equipment that would be actually kind of useful? I don't really think so. Maybe like we could go fishing on our journeys. That could be kind of fun, I suppose. There's nothing to say that we can't, so... yeah, let's just go ahead and shove this guy into there like that, and we can go fishing if we need to. That's awesome. A hopper? I don't actually have any hoppers, so in order to store the fish, we're just going to have to shove them inside. That's a little bit odd, but yeah, sure. Okay, so I'm inside. I'm going to go ahead and grab a flashlight right now. We can turn on the deck lights and everything like that. And what I wanted to check was if this guy moved. Oh, wait, why is he not moving at all? Okay, let me go ahead and see if he's got electricity, because I don't think it will. Yep, no electricity whatsoever. So, push that onto there, and there, and onto there as well. And we're also going to connect the trigger, because at the minute it doesn't actually work. So there we go. This one I think is going to have to be inverted. If I look at it, we can actually see already it does. Alright, so let's go ahead and check it out now. Wait, the up and down doesn't work? Why not? What? It was connected to W and S, but now we are good. I think the last thing we'll do is we'll actually make them sticky, if that makes sense. Because right now we have to actually follow things around in order to shoot them. And that's a little bit tricky. But yeah, now I think we need to come up with an idea for like a helicopter. The main reason for that is because we have had actual missions that have reached into where the enemies are. And I think it'd be really cool to go into like a dangerous mission where we have to fly into the enemy zone. Maybe we have weapons on where we can protect ourselves, or maybe we just have to fly in with an unarmed helicopter and try and get back out. I think that would be awesome. So yeah, let me know what kind of helicopter you guys probably want, maybe, possibly, and we might actually build one. Yeah. Anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this, even though it wasn't not very much happened, to be fair. But soon, things will get pretty exciting. So for now, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.